reading advice, he just got shot. Unknown area, 2121. Nothing further. 9-1, responding. That's 9-1.
Back up.
Get the light out of my face!
You walked up to me.
That's the move? I don't even know what that is. I don't want to be recorded.
Don't shine your light at me. That's prior restraint and against the law.
It's also against the law to report something without the consent.
You're in public, sweetheart. It's unfortunate. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Just an auditor, just get in your car. Nah, you're good. You're having another good.
How you doing, sir? How's it going? So are you aware of the new Halo law that just came into effect?
I don't answer questions.
That's fine. I wonder if you were aware of it by any chance.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so pretty much what the new Halo law states.
I know what the law is.
Okay, so you have to give us 25 feet.
No,
to be able to do
only
our
if I'm
job.
harassing or interfering, and I'm not
Correct.
doing either.
And you're...
She shined her light in my face, which is illegal. I'm just standing here quietly
Well, you're
recording.
shining a light in my face. Is that illegal?
You
as well?
walked up to the camera. If you don't want a light in your face,
Okay,
don't walk
well,
up to a camera.
All I'm saying is, as long as you give us the space, and I appreciate it, all right? You have a good day.
Clown. So guys, this traffic stop is literally right outside of where I live. And even though it's raining and very cold for Orlando right now, I decided to brave the conditions and come out here and record this traffic stop. Almost immediately, they started shining lights in my face, and then that little guy decided to try to claim the 25-foot Halo law, which says, by the way, that you only have to be moved back 25 feet if you're harassing or interfering. I'm just standing here quietly recording, so that does not fall within the Halo law. Doesn't mean that they won't try to arrest me, which sucks because I actually have a date tonight and I don't want to be late for it, but we always have to hold police, cops accountable. So I'm glad I came out. My guess is this backup was already on the way before I got here, because he literally pulled up like 2 minutes, 3 minutes after I started recording. So he was probably already on the way, or she called for backup and he was just really close. he just went and put his vest on. He had to put his necklace badge on when he got out of his car. Then he went back and put his vest on. I don't know, maybe he's preparing to go hands-on. That's him right there. I don't know if this is a traffic crash. I don't really know what's going on. Orange County Sheriff's Office doesn't handle traffic crashes. I don't see any damage, but I do see 2 vehicles pulled over. There's another black car in front of this silver one. So I'm not really sure what's going on between these 2 drivers, but let's go over here and get a little closer.
So, do you mind just give me a little bit more space? I appreciate it. No, I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Well, it looks like there was some sort of a crash, or this is old damage, don't really know. I guess it's possible. Maybe he was brought here to translate. That's possible. I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, Orange County Sheriff's Office here in Orlando, Florida, they don't like do crash reports. They actually call the Florida Highway Patrol to do crash reports, which is different from like the city of Orlando police. They actually do crash reports. So if this is an actual crash, I'm guessing that Florida Highway Patrol will be arriving or has been called, and they're just kind of holding this down until they get here. I don't see any damage on this silver car, but I know that these clowns will try to arrest me if I go over there and try to get a video of it. I'm not really sure if this is public or private property where I'm at. It's just a big kind of open lot. Probably is private property. Somebody probably owns this, or it's actually right outside of the Orange County Juvenile Justice Center. This is basically Juvie Hall. Right behind us here. So this probably is county property. The Juvenile Justice Center probably owns this property. So it is public property, I would guess. There's, if it is private property, there's no sign saying, well, let's see what this sign says. This sign says, oh, no parking. So I'm guessing this is county property. I don't know. Unfortunately though, since I am very close to my house, I don't want these clowns to see where I live, so I'll be standing here till they drive away, which means I'm probably going to be late for my date. She won't mind. If I had to bet, there is damage on the left side of this car that I just can't see, but I'm just guessing. I could walk across the street and see from a sidewalk across the street, but nah. But yeah, I don't want these, because they will try to wait and see where I walk inside, so they can harass me in some way, driving by my house or getting my address, which they don't have. The only address they have for me is an old address after being unlawfully arrested and after getting an unlawful series of traffic tickets from a pretextual stop a couple of weeks ago. You've probably seen that video on my channel. Guys, I'm going to do my very best to try to clean up my language in some of these cop watches, especially when they interact with me. But, you know, when you've been unlawfully arrested, it's very difficult to interact with these morons in a calm and professional way. They don't act professional, doesn't mean I have to. They are public servants, so they have to be professional, even though they aren't. I'm telling you, if this was a crash, I certainly did not hear it from inside my house. Even if, well, let's just say this. I'm definitely 25, more than 20 feet, 25 feet away from them. And you can see, if you want to kind of eyeball that, I'm at least, I would say 30 feet away from them. Even if I had to be, I could get closer if I wanted to. But I know this little Asian or whatever he is, cop, would probably try to escalate things if I got closer. Again, the Florida Halo law, which is 843.31, that Halo law says that they can only push you back 25 feet if you are harassing or interfering, and I'm not, other than telling that cop about shining her flashlight in my face and telling them not to break the law is definitely not harassing. Sorry if my lens is getting wet.
Yo le doy a él por el costado. Eso es lo que es. Está bien conmigo.
I think she likes me. She keeps looking at me. Yeah, she definitely likes me. She keeps looking over here and smiling. But I don't think the little Asian cop was brought here to translate, because she's been the one speaking Spanish to the occupants or the driver of the other vehicles. I love how he said, she can shine her light in my face because I'm shining a light in his face. He's the one who walked up to the camera talking about you're shining a light in my face. That just shows you how ridiculous they are. That just shows you how much they think people are stupid. When they're the stupid ones and they just assume everybody else is just as stupid as they are. I've got a lot of raindrops on my viewfinder. I don't want to wipe them because it is a touch screen. I feel like if I try to wipe the water off of my screen, I'll cause my recording to stop or change functions. So I think I got all the water off the lens. So fingers crossed the video is fairly clear. But obviously the substance of the video is them trying to bark unlawful directives at me, invoking the HALO law, which says that I have to be harassing or interfering. The people in the cars, at least one lady said she didn't want to be recorded, but unfortunately she's parked on the public easement on a public street and has no expectation of privacy in public. So, you know, I'm never here to instigate anything with victims, because obviously someone here's a victim, whether it's the person whose car was hit or road rage or whatever it is. I think it was a crash because I heard one of the occupants or the drivers talking about the direction people were traveling. And it's just very odd that they're handling this as Orange County, since they don't do crashes. Of course, that's always something that could have changed. I will have to look that up, but in all my years in Orlando, 25 years as a matter of fact, Orange County has never handled crashes. They'll do traffic control and things like that at a crash, or whatever, you know, life-saving measures they try to take on if someone's seriously injured. But as far as writing up the crash report and all that, in all my years, that's always been for Orange County, Florida Highway State Police, doing those reports. But yeah, it looks like they're investigating something or trying to decide who's in the right or who's in the wrong or who to give a citation to. Try to zoom in on her again so you guys can see. She's been looking at me quite a bit. Definitely typing up something in there on her little computer. They just hate cameras, guys. They just hate cameras. They hate transparency. They hate accountability. Sorry, my hands are really cold, and it's hard for me to get to. Okay, I don't know when my recording stopped, guys, but it stopped, so I'm not sure how much I missed. I just had to start it again. But yeah, this F1, this unmarked vehicle has regular Florida plates, which I thought. Again, I'm not sure how much I said you all missed, but I was talking about undercover unmarked vehicles. And a lot of times you can see them in the daytime. You can see these flashing lights hanging in the back windows. Most drivers don't know to look for that. But yeah, pretty easy to spot. Of course, it's always possible that a little bit of the rain falling here may have gotten my camera wet and caused it to stop. But I'm very disappointed in the fact that my camera stopped, because I hope I got the interactions with them. If I didn't, this is off or not, because that would be the content of the video. I know as soon as I bring my live over here, she's going to start staring at me again and smiling. He really wants to arrest me. He really does.
I don't. You can think that though.
But he can't. This is taking so long. Maybe she's another rookie, like the idiot rookie that they made right for unlawful traffic tickets to me. They always like to give the rookies the jobs that are questionable, if not completely unlawful. But it's really taking a long time for whatever's going on here. Like I said, they might just be waiting for FHP, but she's doing a lot of typing on her computer. She's probably trying to look up ways to violate these people's rights. I think what may have happened with my recording stopping is I was trying to put my hands on the zoom and I may have accidentally clicked the stop record button. I don't know. But man, if I didn't get him walking up to me talking about you're shining a light in my face, I'm really going to be disappointed. And then you may have heard him when I said he really wants to arrest me, because immediately when he pulled up, he got out of his car and walked over to me. So I'm thinking maybe she called him, but he immediately got out of his car, came over, walked up to my camera and my light talking about, do you know the halo law? Do you know you have to be back 25 feet? So, you know, they think they know the laws, but they don't. And, you know, regular people would be intimidated. I got to be back 25 feet. Yeah, if you're harassing or if you're interfering. If you try to cross crime scene tape or something like that, that's what the halo law is. But if you're just standing there quietly recording, I mean, you just have to be a good, safe distance, respectful distance back. And him trying to say, I need space to work, that's total BS. I was more than 20 feet away at the time. So it's just BS. It's just them trying to exhort some sort of mythical authority that they think they have over the people, and they don't. There's plenty of room here to tape this off. They can tape it off with a 25-foot bubble around them. But usually they're too lazy to do it. So they just want to give people unlawful directives. Obviously, guys, this is not real exciting, but I kind of want to wrap it up since I do have plans tonight. But I got a comment on one of my videos. It was the one titled Don't Touch Me. Or no, it was actually titled Cop Batters and Assaults Man, or something to that effect. It was a title. And the cops took him away in handcuffs and put him next to a police car. And I was actually there to record the crash that happened. It was a fatal crash. And I didn't see what happened to the guy who they put in cuffs, who they assaulted and battered. And someone commented on the video, well, why do the video if you're not going to see what happened to him? Maybe right, maybe wrong, I don't know. But I'm going to try to hang here as long as possible. Probably would be best if I did leave right now while they're occupied so they can't see me go into my house. And, but I want to try to hold out here. But whatever's happening is taking a really long time. It's a hardcore bike rider right there. As cold and chilly as it is and rainy as it is in Orlando right now, riding a bike, but I guess if that's your only mode of transportation. I'm gonna see if I can find out what happened. Hey, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
No pasa nada.
¿Qué pasó? What happened?
No, no ningún problema. ¿Por qué?
Oh, okay. No, lo siento, mi español es muy malo. Well, I don't speak Spanish, guys. All I tried to do was ask him what happened. I think he said something about he didn't want any problems. I don't know. So, I'm going to go legally across the street. Because if I try to cross the street not at a intersection, they'll definitely arrest me, or try to at least. So I'm going to cross the street at the intersection here at a right angle, which is the law in Florida, which is not an arrestable offense, but something I did get arrested for. Which I'm fighting in court, by the way. So guys, this is the other side of the situation here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see any damage on the side of this other side of this silver car. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. Let's see. Maybe there's a little scuff on the car. I guess that could have caused the damage on this other one, but I don't know. Look at this. He went to the other side of the car because I came on the other side of the street. What a little tyrant. If it wasn't raining, I could probably get a better view of this computer screen. I don't even know if once I go back and look at this on the laptop if it's going to be able to be deciphered. We got a new screen. Let's check it out. Oh. Got information up here. So they're looking at somebody's information. All right, we're gonna go back on the other side. I'm sure little man will jump back into the other side of the vehicle. All right, back to the intersection so they can't try to say I'm jaywalking. There he goes, watch this. Back to the other side. This guy's a joke, man. He obviously has something to hide, or else he wouldn't be running back and forth to the sides of the car. Wiping the lens off a little bit. It's got a little water on it. Oh, my light. I lost power on my light. I think that's the cue to get out of here so I'm not late for my date. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm getting cold, I'm getting wet, and by all accounts it just looks like a traffic crash, but yeah, on to the next.